Dr. Sylvester Onzivua, the pathologist hired by Parliament to carry out an independent assessment into what killed Butaleja woman Member of Parliament Cerinah Nebanda, spent another day in police custody at Special Investigations Unit in Chireka. Following his arrest at Entebbe Airport yesterday, Dr. Onzivua wrote a statement on how he obtained some samples of the late Nebanda's body. And now, the police says that the pathologist will be charged with abuse of office.
The detectives are doing their work to investigate the case, and once the file is complete, it will be taken to the DPP for advice and perusal. We are preferring charges of abuse of office, and we will be advised by the DPP.
The charges that have been read to him have no bearing at all to the allegations that have been made. We find this very, very unfortunate.
A section of members of parliament have been camping at the Special Investigations Unit since Dr. Onzivua's arrest.
But how can you arrest someone who was taking samples to get the truth? From that day when that man was arrested, I now agree and I sure we should go and bury Nebanda. We have nothing to look for. We know now what happened to her.
And there is no way we can start going to State House, take tea and have meetings when our colleague is incarcerated in the cells here. We shall not accept this. We want him out.
However, the government says that members of parliament are using the MP's death to gain political capital.
Some of these MPs are absolutely insensitive, they are populist, and they are reckless. They are pointing fingers at government that is trying to do all it can to ensure that the investigations carried out are comprehensive.
Separately, the Director General of Health Services in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Achieng, has confirmed that the pathologist had the ministry's approval to take the samples to South Africa. This is in contrast to a police claim that Dr. Onzivua was smuggling Nebanda's body samples out of the country.
The same letter he physically brought to my office requesting for permission to travel to South Africa. That same day, I wrote a letter authorizing him to proceed to South Africa. So he has a letter given by the Director General, signed by myself, allowing him to proceed to South Africa.
However, the police insist that permission to take the samples could only be issued by the Permanent Secretary and the Prime Minister, and not the Director General.
For a public servant to go out of the country on official duty, he is supposed to get permission from the Prime Minister, and also is supposed to be seconded by his Permanent Secretary or her Permanent Secretary. But according to the information so far gathered, we haven't seen any document or any permission given to the doctor from those parties mentioned.
Controversy still reigns over the death of the fallen legislator as investigations continue. Solomon Serwanja, NTV.